So, you clicked on the video, probably because the thumbnail, and yeah, I'm going to talk about my thoughts on braces, triggers, receivers, all the bullshit that's coming up. My just own personal opinion on those items. So, I am going to wipe down my rifle a little bit while I do it, because mainly I wouldn't know what to do with my hands. I'm just gonna wipe this down and not really clean it too much, just kind of wipe it down a little bit up, and we'll do that while I talk about my opinion. Problem I have with this whole brace issue and the triggers and everything, and obviously you've seen my video on the triggers and my personal dealings with that, or my opinion on the subject, which, by the way, ignoring has worked pretty well so far. I do not think that they have much grounds on anything for any of the upcoming bullshit. I know there's a lot of channels out there that feed a lot of crap to people. A lot of lawyer channels give a lot of shitty advice. I think you should be talking to your own lawyer rather than one on the internet, by all means. But there are really good organizations out there, GOA and FPC. You know, the NRA can go fuck itself, pretty much, in my opinion, because they're pretty much trash nowadays. So, but we've got a lot of legislation, or a lot of things being thrown our way and shoved down our throats with all this brace laws and triggers, and the try on the 80% receivers. I'm not too concerned about any of these. There's upwards of 40 million braces in the country, probably, I don't know, probably more than that. I mean, my God, everybody I know has one. And what are you gonna do? You're gonna try and ban something that is so prevalent that you're going to force something to the Supreme Court, unless what they're doing is they're doing all this crazy stuff to get it to go to the Supreme Court, because I think the more of these that turn up, the NFA may end up going away. That would be awesome, because then I'll be buying machine guns day one and be blasting all day. So I'm not sure what the game plan is. I don't know what's going on with all these things. I don't know why the events that are happening are unfolding the way they are. I don't tend to worry myself too much about it, mainly because, you know, you'll give yourself anxiety, or you'll be worried and you'll stay up at night, and I just don't see it as a benefit to your health by any means. In my opinion, I think you should be looking at getting away from any kind of channels or videos or posts that are fear-mongering, looking for clicks. Now, granted, I made the title of this video, the thumbnail, pretty well, I'd say clickbait, but I did it out of just making fun of the fact that there's so many channels out there that will do whatever they can to get you to click their video. You know, I don't have very many followers, and I don't really, even know how many people actually watch this video, and I really don't care. I enjoy doing what I do, but I just don't think that you should be concerned with this whole triggers and braces coming from a person who has gotten the letter from the ATF to forfeit property and whatever else. Not doing it. I don't understand the worry about these items, and I don't think you should worry about them. I think you should just go on about your day, doing your thing, and enjoy life and hit the range. Shoot as much ammo as you can. Practice all the time. Don't make fun of how dirty my gun is, okay? Okay. You know, I shoot some pretty dirty ammo. But you know, I think most of the stuff will blow over, and there's really no way. Now, if you're one of those people that's thinking like, oh well, I'll get a free SBR, I'll do the Amnesty thing and I'll get a free SBR. Go for it. I mean, do whatever you want. I mean, I've got a couple rifles that I wouldn't mind to be SBRs, but I just haven't done the paperwork myself, and I've just been waiting. But I don't believe I would go the amnesty route because I don't like the word amnesty. That kind of means that you've done something wrong. You agree that you've done something wrong. I've not done anything wrong, so I'm not going to file for amnesty. I'd rather I'd rather not pay the $200 tax, but I will. I've already done it several times. I've got suppressors, things like the SBR. Yeah, it is what it is. It's a shitty law. It shouldn't exist. I obviously agree with fighting it at all costs for the sake of everybody in the country and the path we are going down as a group. And I think it's all right to have a couple pretty good SBRs, and they're pretty difficult to deal with going around the country. Well, you could use a brace, but if they try and change that, that's where things are going to get shitty for people, because a lot of people will use a braced version of their rifle because it's easier to go across state lines. So that's where you're going to really start seeing some major pushback, in my opinion, on some of these items. And like I said, I don't think it's gonna go very well for them on their side as they try to force these ridiculous laws. Baptizing this bitch in lube. I let it run. I put so much lube in this thing, it's ridiculous. So she's swimming. We'll see where it goes. Sorry if you got tricked on clicking the thumbnail. Don't worry yourself too much. I don't think anything's gonna happen, and if it does, there's gonna be so much pushback from the quantity of people, the amount of firearms owners, and that number's growing all the time. That number has continued to grow over the last several years, so I don't think you're gonna see it go down the way that they're thinking it's gonna go down. Keep your head up, stay positive, don't think too much about it. Go on about your life, hit the range, and just keep your ears listening for what's going on, and try not to get out there and continuously go after information that just really is going to cause you to stress out or have anxiety over it. Take care and be good.